Greetings. This is Aakash Vashisth, and today we are going to speak that how to make a lucrative career in hospitality industry. Well, before going into any field, it's very important to understand what are the eligibility criteria of that field. Are you really eligible for that field? And for that, it's very important that we look at the criteria that are there. Now, for example, if you want to enter into the hotel industry or if you want to do a course in the management, it is very important that you have a degree or a passing certification from 10+2. That is, your 12th should be completed the time you are going to appear for the exams. Next thing, if you are going to talk about the eligibility or even about the courses, there are two types of courses basically in hotel management. First is a complete 3-year degree course that is going to be there, and there are a few certificate diploma courses as well. But all in all, you need to understand that this is an industry that is based on communication skills. In most of the exams, you need to understand once you are done with your aptitude test, you have to go through a group discussion test as well, where they are going to check whether you have those communication skills or not, or are you at that level. So I would highly recommend that you prepare yourself according to the eligibility. Now let's talk about what are the qualities required. Students, parents, it's very important whenever you are going to make or choose a career that you are very, very serious about that career, and your qualities will help you boost up your career path. Now, what is that they say? If you are not serious about your career, life can turn into a very, very tragic joke. So now let us look at some of the qualities that you should have or that you need to work upon if you want to excel in the hospitality industry. Now, for example, the most important quality that is required is the leadership. You need to understand that you are going to work in an industry that are going to have multiple peoples around. It's an industry that requires a leader, someone who is driven, which actually brings us to the next quality, that is passion. What is that great poet has said about passion? What is life if you are not passionate about? Right? So you need to find out that whether you are passionate about this industry or not. It's a very, very high glamorous industry. It's a lucrative industry. It's an appealing industry. And the one person who can excel in this, the one that is passionate about this industry. Coming to the third quality, that is, you should be having a high patience and a very, very high listening skills. You need to understand, students and parents, the most of the clients that you are going to meet here in this industries are expecting a certain degree of luxury from you. They are expecting a certain easy atmosphere that you can provide them. So for that, it is very important that you have high listening skills. What do they say? Listeners are great learners. Bringing us to the next quality of the people who are going for the hotel management. It's the teamwork. Do you have teamwork quality skills? Can you gather around people with you? Do you know how to manage people? Because you need to understand, students, hotel is not run by one single person. It's a whole team. It's a whole group of people that are going to be working under you. And sometimes it extends more than 100 people who are going to be working for you, whether it's the cafeteria, whether it's the serving department, whether it's the restaurant, front office, multiple places like that. And you're going to be having high teamwork qualities where you can manage the team. Next skill that is adjacent to this is whether are you a multitasker? Can you do the multitasking? Can you solve the problems? You need to understand, students, despite this industry being glamorous and everything, problems do occur, right? Do you know where can the bed sheets can be improved? Do you know what if your chef hasn't prepared the best dishes? So can you solve those problems? Are you up for the task? This is what is required. And from that, we get to our next quality, that is cultural knowledge. Now, it's very important that you know, is croissant really a French bread? Are you sure that sushi is not Chinese? Was pizza a Spanish thing? You need to know all these things, students. People come here not just for, people sometimes don't realize that hospitality is not just about luxury. People like being exposed to the different cultures. They enjoy it, and so you should have a lot of cultural knowledge. Well, let's see how you can pursue a career in hotel management. Well, hotel is not just about hospitality. You need to have skills that you can work in the front office, whether you can be a chef, or there are multiple things like that. For example, even food productions, running of the restaurants, management of the restaurants and the clubs, and the multiple things can be pursued in the hospitality industry. Well, how to apply for hotel management colleges? Well, broadly speaking, there are two types of categories that are available. One is national level and the another one is state level. Now let's talk about the state level one. There are some states who conduct their own joint entrance exams. Now, for example, UP conducts its own exams, that is UPCAT, that is the UP Common Entrance Test for Hotel Management, that is obviously conducted by the government of Uttar Pradesh. Maharashtra as it is the other state that conducts this state, that is called MAH or the Mahaset, that is Maharashtra Common Entrance Test for Hotel Management. And even West Bengal does its own test, like for example it is called WJEE, that stands for West Bengal Joint Entrance Exam for Hotel Management. Now coming to the national level entrances, and some of the best colleges or the cream colleges like Babu Banarsi Das or the IHMs that you can score through. These are the colleges where you can crack the national level exams and you can get indulged in it. Now before we talk about the national entrance exams, it's very important to understand there are two types of national level entrance exams. One is for the government colleges, that is NCHM, that is National Council for Hotel Management, and the another one is IMA, that is All India Management Association, which have their own test called as UGAT, which stands for Undergraduate Aptitude Test. What is the difference between the two? Well, the NCHM CET is for the government colleges if you want to apply, where the fees are relatively low as compared to the private institutes. In anyhow or any way, if you're never able to crack these exams, you can always go for the IMA UGAT, which is a private institute exam where the management seats are available. But as we all know, in government and the private seats are much more costlier. About that my mean is there are going to be a little bit higher fees than the government colleges. Both the exams are of national entrance exams and they are of national level. Now let's talk about some of the creme de la creme or the top institutes of the hotel management. Well, some of them are Institute of Hotel Management, Catering, Pusa, IHM Mumbai, Welcome Group, Graduate School of Hotel Administration, IHM Hyderabad, AIHCMT Bengaluru, Banarsi Das Chandiwal Institute of Hotel Management, Delhi Institute of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, New Delhi. Now let's talk about students and parents. What are the career prospects? What you can literally do in this industry? What are the options that are available? As I have said again and again, this is an industry that is full of glamour and glitter. It is an appealing industry. There are a lot of prospects that are available, and some of them are, now for example, you can always go for the hotels and the tourism associations. Now, some of you might have a doubt regarding COVID that the tourism and the hotel industries are going down. Yes, we do know that, right? But you need to understand, students, when this is all is gonna end, the pandemic's gonna get over, people are gonna go into their leisurely mode. They are gonna look for luxury, they are gonna look for resorts and everything, and that definitely is gonna bring in a boom in the tourism industry and hence bringing a boom in the hospitality industry as well. So yes, according to the career prospects, you can form hotel and tourism associations where the bigger companies are gonna go tie up with you. Then apart from that, you can indulge in club and the restaurant management. Then apart from that, you can also get a job on the cruise ships, whether there's a lot of management jobs are available. And apart from that, if your cooking skills and your culinary skills are top notch, you can have a very, very high earning salary. You can also join air cabinet crew. And there's a prospect, especially for the hospitality industry. If you have done a 3-year graduation degree, your chances of getting selected in the air cabin crew is very high. Next is you can indulge in kitchen management for the 5-star hotels. There are jobs available as front office management in the bigger hotels, and obviously there is going to be a lot of hospitality services even in the Indian Navy as well, where there are separate jobs are actually made out for the people who have graduated in this certain industry. So students, as you can see, this is an industry that is full of options. It requires energetic people, and if you are up for it, you can have the best of it. So this was your mentor Aakash Vashisth, and this was all from my side regarding the hospitality industry. If you have any doubts, any queries, you want to ask some questions related to it, please put it in our comment section and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Now this is it from my side. Thank you.